This is going to be slightly different than most of my normal content, but let's talk about pizza delivery for a moment. Watch this video.
Some interesting comments came back from my video on Friday where I discussed how it can be difficult for restaurants to work with Uber Eats and DoorDash. This particular user on TikTok said that lately it seems like all the big pizza chains have outsourced all their delivery to Uber Eats and DoorDash, and the result is that my orders are now held hostage to large tips, and there's nobody to complain to, and so now I just go and pick it up. And I replied, well, then the pizza chains got exactly what they want because now you're a direct customer and they no longer have to pay commissions to Uber Eats and DoorDash for your orders. And this person then replied, yeah, but you know what? I'm actually ordering a lot less now, so I don't think that's what they want. And I thought that was a really interesting insight, and I wanted to throw that out here today. How many of you have ordered lately from the large pizza chains and have found that the delivery experience is less than par because they now use Uber Eats or DoorDash for those delivery orders? And what has your experience been? Let me know in the comments.
So, in full disclosure, we don't really order from the large pizza chains, right? It's few and far between that ever happens. No Pizza Huts or Domino's or anything like that. We order predominantly from places that are I guess one of them would be considered a large chain, and that would be Rosati's, or local mom and pop places. And I have absolutely no problem with delivery. In fact, I love delivery. I will pay the couple of bucks to have the delivery, tip the driver a couple of bucks, whatever the case may be. And I know it sounds weird, considering you're paying a couple of bucks for delivery and you're tipping the driver a $5 or something like that. But our favorite pizza joint here in town that we will order pizza from until the end of fucking time, it's so good. They don't have a delivery service because it's not a traditional pizza place. It's a pizza place within another business. It's hard to explain. I'm not going to try to do it here. Anyway, they haven't ever offered delivery, except now they are, and it's through these services. I can't remember if it's Uber Eats or DoorDash, but the delivery fee is $6.99, $7 for a delivery fee. And when I look at it, I'm like, well, I'm going to tip the driver $5 from my local, small joint if they have delivery. I'm going to tip the driver $5 and usually pay $2 or $3 delivery fee. So what's the difference? Well, I still feel like I need to tip the driver on top of the $7 delivery fee. And
okay, just for the record.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, what?
You do have to, because at $7, the driver's only getting like two, and
No, I said no. That's my point. Is I want to tip the driver above and beyond the $7.
I feel like I have to. There's no feeling.
No, okay, sorry. The terminology is wrong. I always tip the delivery driver. You know that. I have
No,
for.
I understand that. But
So now I'm paying a $7 delivery fee. Plus, I feel the need to give the driver a $5. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm. Minimum is a $5. Yes, absolutely. So now just becomes more expensive. So even though we love this pizza joint and we'll continue to order from it forever, if they're using Uber Eats or that, we just wouldn't use it. So we haven't had the experience of having the Uber Eats with the pizza thing yet, because the other local places, they just use guys and gals in house as delivery drivers. But I don't know. I guess I'm sort of torn on it. It's more money, but it's also putting people to work in the gig economy. People that are, trying to make their money several different ways, and their Uber Eats or their DoorDash is their extra money. So I'm torn about it, but it's a sticker shock thing for me. When I read, okay, we now have delivery fee, or delivery will be through this service, and delivery fee is $6.99. It's a sticker shock that says to me, I'm never going to order from there. I'm just going to always go pick it up. Does that make sense?
well, I mean, it does make sense, but also you're talking about supporting the gig economy, which you are, but only a third of it's going to the
Right. The company is getting a chunk of that. Yeah.
So it's not supporting it. I really wish our local places would just have in-house drivers.
Right.
I don't know. Can they do 1099s on those?
Oh, I'll bet they can. Absolutely.
To me, that would just be the
Yeah,
better way.
1099 some drivers. Yeah, absolutely.
And have the pizza joint. But that's the problem. Is the pizza joint then has to handle. They're charging a delivery fee. Because at the end of the day, Rosati's charges like a $2 fee or something.
Yeah, it's a couple of bucks for a
Right.
delivery.
But Rosati's pays their guys hourly plus the tips, right? right? So
I think. I don't know how they pay the guys.
They do, and that's why that's how they justify their $2 delivery charge. Which, you know, when Rosati's has 20 an hour doing it, and they're, you know, 10 of those want delivery. That's how they can justify paying their guy, you know, $10 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Smaller pizza joints might not be able to.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's an interesting conversation that's being had as to how the gig economy and places like Uber Eats and DoorDash are now an integral part of what used to be just, you know, a local guy or gal working at a pizza joint delivering your pizzas. Yeah, I don't want to give, you know, Uber or DoorDash more money and less money to the driver. I wish it was the other way around, and DoorDash or Uber Eats were taking a small percentage and most of it went to the driver. I'd have less of an issue with it, I guess, at that point in time.